Hey motherfuckers, what's up? Alright, this is gonna be my Death Before Dishonor 9 and slash WWE Night of Champions preview show. Alright, I don't know, I'm probably not gonna offer predictions, maybe sort of rough predictions, but yeah, you're gonna like it, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, the card. Let's see if I can remember this off the top of my head. I believe the opener will be Future Shock, Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly versus the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson versus Lancelot and Harlem, the Bravados. I'm on the Bravado bandwagon, if you will. Yeah, I'm expecting, let's see, a great fucking match that's crazy. Uh, yeah, probably like 12, 15 minutes, maybe even 20, and it's going to be good. Also, we have Rhino and Tommaso Ciampa with the Embassy, Prince Nana, Barrister, R.D. Evans, Mia Yim, and the Court Jester himself, Ernesto Osiris, yeah, against the television champion of ROH, Jay Lethal, and Homicide. Yeah, I don't know. It's there. It makes sense. There's history. It's direct follow up from the last show, last pay-per-view, so it works. Let's do it. And we have Shelton Benjamin versus Mike Bennett, the Prodigy. This could be good. I think Benjamin and Bennett's style kind of works together because Benjamin worked better in WWE, I think, than ROH singles. Alright, and we have Haas versus Michael Elgin. Yeah, I expect Elgin to throw around Haas like he's never been thrown around in his life, and the thought of that makes me happy. Definitely hope Elgin wins here. I want to see Elgin versus Richards in a straight-up title match. Holy shit, that would be a great match. Probably the best Davey Richards match all year. Yeah, I said it. Okay, also we have, which I'm really looking forward to, it's not the match itself so much, but other stuff. We have Jimmy Jacobs versus El Generico. Jacobs took Carino's spot because Carino said, "How could you do this, ROH? You need to get me out of this match." And ROH did. Carino's going to be in Japan. And, yeah, Jacobs said he would step in, and Jacobs versus Generico is going to be a better wrestling match than, Generico versus Carino. And I think the storytelling's still going to be there. The X factor is Kevin Steen says he's going to be at the show. And if Kevin Steen says it, you goddamn know it's true. So I'm very excited about this. And I'm more excited that I didn't go on the internet for a long time on Thursday. And then when I did go on, I read that Kevin Steen had hacked, or had some nerd fans hack, which is true. He had them hack the ROH forums and shut it down, and yeah, I'm kind of liking where that's going. And Steen actually made a video, titled "FU ROH," and he explained this, and it was brilliant. And he talked about Carino being a coward and how he faced Colby, and just really great stuff. Steen's amazing. Steen helped sell me on this show that I didn't order until Thursday night. And the only other thing that helped me sell it is I'll get to when I get to the main event. Alright, I might miss a match or two, but fuck it, I'm kind of tired. Okay, we have the Ringmaster Challenge, 2 out of 3 falls. Roderick Strong versus Eddie Edwards. Roderick's going to have Truth Martini, and there's a little bit of rules. This will prove kind of who's the best athlete in Ring of Honor. That's the point of it. Who's the most well-rounded. First fall, pinfall. Second fall, submission. The third and final fall will be a 15-minute Iron Man match, if necessary. Probably. Let's face it. This match could go a little long, but I think it will be good because they're kind of mix up in styles. Hopefully, when it's the submission fall, it's like almost entirely like shoot fighting on the ground and shoot hold type things. I would just love to see that pancration sort of style, as best as they can do it in America. Okay, then we have our main event. It will be the All Night Express versus the Briscoe brothers. J Mark versus Kenny King, Red Titus. The Briscoes sold me on this show. But we can say Steen all we want. Steen can show up anytime at the show, and he will probably show up, whether ROH invites him or not. And he will raise hell, and who knows who he'll attack. He could attack anyone. Personally, I want to see Davey Richards come back, and I want to see Steen go after him. Could you imagine if that guy somehow got back and won the world title? Talk about holding the company hostage. Anyway, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this match based off the heat. The Briscoes and All Nights, they totally, different styles, totally clash. All Night Express about the glitz and the glam and the women and the kind of the glory. They're getting more into the athleticism and being the best in the world now, but they just want a different thing. The Briscoes did it perfectly. The Briscoes are Cronus and like Tommy Dreamer. All Nights are like Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage, more or less. I mean, I don't want to say they're bad wrestlers like Hogan. That's why I said Savage. They're more like Savage. Savage is a great wrestler. And yeah, this match just has hate written all over it. It's been building up for a long time. The beating, the Briscoes promo, violent people, man. I'm sold. What more do I need? The Briscoes are fucking awesome. Talking about pit bulls and Titus and King being like show dogs and little skirts, acting like bitches, running around, sniffing each other's ass. Great shit. The Briscoes are violent people, and I think they're going to find out how violent the All Night Express is at Death Before Dishonor 9. So I can dig it. I'm ready. That's my match of the night, easily. Yeah. This was last minute. ROH didn't really sell me on it. The talent did. ROH, as a company, needs to work harder on selling pay-per-views. You did it for Death Before Dishonor 8. You did it for the Big Bang, and you did it for Final Battle. Just do that. That wasn't cost effective. If you have good enough build, then the fans will make videos and they'll hype it for you, and you can use them. Simple as that. Come on, guys. Anyway, now I'll get to my Night of Champions preview, which I might pay for this. I don't know, or something like. I didn't take it down notes, so I just gotta remember off my head. Okay, let's see. Intercontinental title, Cody Rhodes versus Ted DiBiase. This is a late edition, and Cody Rhodes is looking fantastic. He's in my Fave 5, in WWE anyway. And, yeah, Cody Rhodes, number 5 in my Fave 5, and Ted looked badass at the last show. He was one of the paper bag guys in the crowd, and Cody came by him after his match and got popped on the face, a promo with Edge. Got popped on the face, and then Ted went all after him, and then get him with a huge dream streak. That was really cool. They already have the build for this. I mean, it's a title match, the Night of Champions. It makes sense. Let's do it. And then we have a United States Championship match. Dolph Ziggler defending in a 4-way against Jack Swagger, against Alex Riley, against John Morrison and Jomo. And this is going to be a pretty good match. As an opener, maybe. Yeah, I guess it's going to be an okay match. I just wanted to use that Larry David line. And I look for Swagger and Ziggler to have a lot of confrontation. A-Ride could easily pull this out while Swagger and Ziggler are kind of distracted with each other and Vicky. Doesn't bother me, I guess. The fans love A-Ride. He's alright. He's got, say it to my face, or whatever. He's got good music. Alright, then we have the Tag Team Championships. Boom! versus the Awesome Truth, I guess. It's R-Truth and Miz versus the tag champs, Evan Bourne and Kofi Kingston. I expect a good match. There's been a decent build. Kofi and Bourne are kind of on the ropes in this one. I don't know who's going to win it. I could go either way. Either way, I think I'll like it. Hopefully WWE's tag division keeps expanding, getting bigger and bigger, better and better. Alright, then we have a Divas Championship. Kelly, the champ, versus Beth Phoenix. Beth's got to win this in her hometown. She's, oh my god, Kelly's hardly a wrestler. I mean, she works hard. She's just not really a wrestler. She doesn't have the wrestling mentality. She's kind of a slut. She's not a wrestler. Lita was too, but she's a wrestler. Anyway, yeah, Beth Phoenix is one of the best wrestlers today. Well, female wrestlers anyway. And I think she's going to break the Barbie doll in half and end the era of the blonde bimbo as champion. Alright, then we have Alberto Del Rio versus John Cena, WWE Championship. Del Rio arguably looks weak, but I really want to see Cena kick his ass. At the same time, I don't want Del Rio to lose already. I want him to lose to someone else, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, John Cena's just been very impressive. I think this match in the ring is going to be fantastic. 4 stars type match. Speaking of John Cena, it's been announced that John Cena and The Rock will be on teams in the Survivor Series. 5-on-5 elimination. Team Cena, Team Rock. Yeah, baby, I'm definitely getting Survivor Series. No fucking way I'm going to miss that now. Yeah, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Also, for the World Heavyweight Championship, Randy Orton versus Mark Henry. This match has some great build. Mark Henry's a monster, and 15 years hasn't been able to do it, but he's different now. I really... Ooh. I'm going to go with Mark Henry in this. I hope Mark Henry beats Randy Orton. I don't want to see Mark Henry versus Sheamus or whoever. If Orton wins, I want to see Orton versus Cody Rhodes because I think Cody Rhodes is... I don't think Cody Rhodes should win the title yet, the world title yet, but I think he should in main event. I think it will help the credibility of the Intercontinental title quite a bit if he challenges for the world title on pay-per-view at maybe Survivor Series. Alright, and then our real main event, no matter what it's billed as, everyone's talking about this one. This is the main event. No disqualification. Triple H versus CM Punk. Trips loses. He's no longer the COO. Hopefully Punk can pull it out. I really want Punk to win. No one wants Triple H to win this match. If they do, fuck you. If Punk loses, I hope it's not clean. Yeah, I know. I just called for a match not going clean. Hey, Punk should not be pinned 1, 2, 3 by Triple H without a whole fucking army beating on him. Something like that. Anyway, I like this angle. There's been a lot of build. The Phil Brooks, Paul Levesque stuff by CM Punk, and Punk getting a mic cut, and Punk using his pipe bomb, literally. He's the best in the world at hitting people in the head with mics, not just at wrestling. Yeah, this is going to be great, and I think the eventual payoff of this whole CM Punk rise would be CM Punk beating Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania. If WWE wants to, Austin will do it. Austin said, for you people who think, Punk's only an internet darling, that how come the biggest wrestler of all time, Stone Cold Steve Austin, yeah, he's bigger than Hogan and Rock as a wrestler. How come Austin, the most badass wrestler of all time, thinks Punk's like pretty much the reincarnation of him in a way, because he's not dead. And Austin said if he was to have another program, it has to be a CM Punk. That's who you want the program with. If you get that kind of praise from Stone Cold Steve Austin, internet darling or not, you are the best all-around sports entertainer wrestler in the world. Maybe Daniel Bryan's a better worker, but Punk's better. Punk's better with the psychology. He's better with just, starting big feuds. He's better on the mic. Man, CM Punk is not as good as we said he was. He's better. You'll find out Night of Champions. Also check out, obviously, Death Before Dishonor 9. I highly recommend it. I did order it. Technically, someone else paid for it, but hey, I earned that money instead of getting paid for it. I worked for my parents because they didn't have anyone in the kitchen. You know, came in and worked a few times, so you know, I get free shit. I don't even live with them. But. Okay, I gotta move those bottles. There's bottles back there. It's good stuff. It's fruit juice, man. Alright, guys, this has been my Death Before Dishonor 9 and Night of Champions preview show, and I've said that 8 or 9 times, so I'm the fuck out. I'm going to sleep or jack off or something, so good night. Luck is for losers. CM Punk. And I believe in making your own luck. And farewell. Little Triple H bow. He's going to be bowing at the unemployment line because CM Punk's going to beat his ass. Rock, Cena, tag teams, at Survivor Series tag teams. Hey, I'm a happy wrestling fan. We'll find out how happy I am on Sunday night, Monday morning, whatever. I will make a video reviewing both Ring of Honor and WWE. So, and maybe a UFC thing because the UFC's running a show on Saturday. Maybe a little video on that too. Depends if something really big happens. Jake Shields gets knocked out or something. All right, guys, check out the shows. Whether you're a wrestling fan or an MMA fan, there's something for everyone, and there's Breaking Bad too. So, adios, amigos. Olé!